Alright, so, welcome. It is our first official story time, and this one is it's gonna be interesting. So about 4 days ago, I got my first tattoo. Can't can't really eh, show it that well, and it's also upside down to you guys. So I'll put a picture up right here in this open spot for you. So it's a reference to just a. I'll describe what it's like and then tell about the process because the process was quite a while. Um, it's a reference to TV show Once Upon a Time and Disney character Rumpelstiltskin, which is the name on the blade. And then the ribbon is just old magic comes with the price. And the connection between all three parts of the blade, the name, and the quote on the ribbon is Rumpelstiltskin said that a lot in the show. Um, Being the dark one, and anytime he made a deal with somebody and it was something big, he said, "Remember, dearie, all magic comes with the price." Uh, but the whole point of the blade is what was used is the only weapon that can kill him, being the dark one, and it's the only thing that can actually control the person. Um, but the big thing for me that is a lot deeper is the all magic comes with a price part is while it's not magic, it still applies in the real world about stuff. If you want something and you get it, you got to give something up. So, for example, me, I got a decent manager job, decent hours, decent pay, but then I had to give up some other stuff, like trying to do this as much as I actually want to. That's a big thing. Um, and also like missing stuff with my son. I mean, those are two big things right there. But now like the tattoo itself and getting it done was only an hour and 10 minutes, which wasn't bad. It was a walk in. The guy did a really good job. It was $250, but um, it was an interesting process because I got there, showed him the picture of what I wanted. And he's like, "Yeah, that's cool. I can do that. It's just there's a lot more lines that were supposed to be on the tip of the blade for more depth in a different font, but it wasn't going to work with the size of the actual blade itself and how I was wanting it to be on my forearm." And so he got the picture. He's like, "Give me 45 minutes. I'm going to work with it, come back, and we'll start the tattoo process." I'm like, "It's okay." So, went to my local Popeye shop, got myself a delicious chicken sandwich, some fries, and a cherry Coke. Lady was very nice to recommend a cherry Coke. And it was the most interesting experience because their drive through screen isn't working. So they've got two people standing out there with a little freaking iPad that has a cover over it and a small laminated menu. And you just get to stand there. Not stand, but sit in your car while the person stands there, just chilling, waiting for you to make up your mind. Most awkward thing I've ever had to do. So my girlfriend did her thing. I'm quickly looking over the menu, and the only thing I thought like I could quickly do no problem is a goddamn chicken sandwich. So that's what I did. I just went chicken sandwich. I probably could have got more creative, but I didn't. I didn't want to sit there all awkward. But ate the delicious food on the way back because I didn't want to risk being over the 45 minutes. So I get back and I chill for a couple minutes while they're doing some stuff and he's finishing something up. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was sneaking around on TikTok. And he comes over. He's like, "All right, let's go ahead and get the design printed on." And we get the layout on and we talk about it, and then he's like, "All right, just give it 5 minutes and then we can get started on it." Well, around the time my 5 minutes about to start over is about over, I'd been hearing him talk about just throughout the time I was there, even beforehand, a person that they hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. So near the time of my 5 minutes coming up, he's like, "Hey, we haven't heard from somebody for 2 weeks." He's like, "Their house is just around the corner, so I'm gonna go check on him real quick." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine, no problem." Well, he goes, and he's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone. And like I really had no problem with it because it was my day off, so I'm just chilling there, dinking around on my phone, and next thing I know is like an hour and a half has gone by. And I'm not even annoyed. I'm just chilling. It's just me, my girlfriend, and my son in the store. Nobody else. So, like, it was fine. And then, like, 25 to 30 minutes later go by. And the only other person in the store, this lady comes up and she's like, he apologizes for the wait. He's going to be back. It's just when he got there, the dude was dead. And I'm just like, okay. And in my head, I'm like, well, what an interesting turn of events for the day. I woke up wanting to get a tattoo. I was able to start getting a tattoo. And there's a guy dead in the process of me wanting to get a tattoo. It was very interesting. And I'm just like, oh. She's like, he apologized. He'll be with you guys in a bit. And I was like, oh, there's no worry. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, God, that had to have been terrible. You're just, going over, making sure the person's okay. You go in, next thing you know, the person's just dead. I could never do that. And so, like, I felt, all jokes aside, I really did feel bad for them. And I did, thank him for still going ahead and doing it and told him, and even if he didn't, like, want to do it that day, that we could have done a different day. And it was totally fine. He's like, nah, it's cool. And it was just one of the most interesting things I've ever had. Because I don't think I've ever actually gone somewhere to do something after spending 3 hours to find a place that would do a walk in. And then in the process of me trying to achieve that goal, somebody is found dead. Just never had that happen. Made it for an interesting day. Interesting story to share at work, to say the least. But, like, yeah. It's very interesting. Love the tattoo, though. And for a second, when I first tried to record this, I thought, shit, did I maybe fuck it up? But it's hard to tell. Because I don't know if it's just already peeling or what. So, because my nerves are off the clock, because I'm wearing this hoodie, and it hasn't, like, been terrible or anything. I move a lot in my sleep. It should be fine. I think it's just finally starting to peel. But I'm gonna, go put some lotion on this. And, yeah. I don't know why I had to say that. But, hope you guys enjoyed our first little story time, I guess, thing. Yeah. I don't know what to say at this point, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end.